Okay, now that we have reviewed what Pythagorean theorem means, we're going to use that and apply it to isosceles triangles. Now, an isosceles triangle has two equal sides. So the sides of this triangle are equal lengths. Now, with an isosceles triangle, if you drop a line straight down the middle, you create a midpoint on the base. This is called an altitude line. And so now I'm going to label some things and use what I know about Pythagorean theorem to find some unidentified sides. This is the altitude and it is 8. The base is going to be 8.8. So these would be given to you. I'm going to use what I know about Pythagorean theorem, and we're going to talk about one of the right triangles that I just created. So as you can see, when I create that altitude line, I also create two right triangles. So we're going to talk about this triangle on the right side. I do not know a hypotenuse, but I know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And in this case, we are looking for the c part of our triangle. So I know a is 8. So I have 8 squared plus, now I don't want to use 8.8 because 8.8 is my entire base. I created a midpoint, which means I created two equal parts. So the part that I am talking about is 4.4. That is the base of our right triangle. So 4.4 squared and then equals c squared. I still don't know c. Now, if I do some math, I know that 8 squared is 64. I could do the math for 4.4 or put it into my calculator, but either way, I'm going to come up with 19.36 equals c squared. Now, if I combine these two that I already know, 64 plus 19.36 equals 83.36. We set that equal to c squared. Now to find c, you would use your calculator and do the square root of 83.36, and we get an approximate of 9.3. Now this is not equal to, so this is an approximate of 9.13. So 9.13 is the hypotenuse on this side as well as this side, because I know I have an isosceles triangle. So that is how we can use altitudes to figure out parts of an isosceles triangle.